very warm welcome to this special occasion. Today, we gather here at Brown's EV showroom, Dali Road, Colombo, to celebrate a significant milestone in Sri Lanka's journey towards sustainable mobility. It gives us great pride to mark this day with the ceremonial handover of 90 Wuling vehicles featuring the stylish Wuling Binguo and the versatile Wuling Cloud to their proud new owners. In celebrating this significant milestone, we are privileged to welcome the esteemed presence of Mr. Kapila Jayawardena, Group Managing Director, CEO of LOLC Holdings PLC, Mrs. Kalsha Amrasinghe, Executive Director of LOLC Holdings PLC, Mr. Nimin Nanayakara, Director, Brown's EV, Mr. Lee Jiakhang, Global RHD Market Senior Manager of PTSGMW, the Senior Management of LOLC Group, the new vehicle owners, the Brown's EV team, and media and the well-wishers. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an absolute honor to stand here before you today on this significant occasion as we come together to witness the history in the making. Today, Brown's EV proudly celebrates a key milestone, the ceremonial handover of 90 Wuling electric vehicles. As the exclusive distributor of SGMW's Wuling brand in Sri Lanka, Brown's EV is proud to introduce a world-class electric vehicle to our nation while building a complete ownership ecosystem. From financing and insurance to specialized after-sales care and service, every detail has been thoughtfully designed. Together with our group companies, LOLC Finance, LOLC General Insurance, LOLC Motors, we have built a holistic ecosystem to ensure confidence, convenience, and complete peace of mind to our customers. Ladies and gentlemen, this milestone would not have been possible without the trust of our customers, the vision of our leaders, and the strength of our partnerships. Today's event is a celebration of all those efforts coming together. On behalf of Brown's EV and the LOLC Group, once again, I warmly welcome each and every one of you, most importantly, our proud new Wuling owners to this historic occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite our chief guest, Mr. Kapila Jayawardena, Group Managing Director, CEO of LOLC Holdings PLC, to address the gathering to this joyous occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Jayawardena.
Good morning to all of you. I think at the introduction she mentioned that history is in the making. I'm very happy to say that there are two great reasons why today is a historic day. Number one, if you look at Brown's, the company celebrated 150 years a couple of months ago. And Brown's, they have been in the motor business for more than 100 years. If you really look at the history of Brown's, in fact, if you go to the Brown's website, there is a YouTube video on their motor business. Started more than 100 years ago. So these two beautiful vehicles you see on the left and the right, it's not just something new that this company has started. They started the motor business 100 years ago. I don't think there's a single agency in Sri Lanka that can boast of a business as old as 100 years, a motor business, a motor car business. So starting from Ford, they had the Ford agency, the Jaguar agency, the Daimler agency, Standard, Triumph, well into the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. And then because of the import restrictions, the motor business started dying. And now, with all the new prosperity, the new excitement we are seeing in Sri Lanka, and here we are with fantastic models of the Wuling that we are handing over today. So that's reason number one. I told you there are two reasons. The second reason is I'm very happy and proud that the third generation of the Nanayakaras, we have had Mr. Raja Nanayakara, who was the pioneer for importing reconditioned motor vehicles into Sri Lanka, or Ceylon at that time. If you look at the logo, below the logo of Ishara Traders, they have the pioneers. So I don't think we should continue with this function without mentioning Mr. Raja Nanakara's name. Then, of course, we have Mr. Ishara Nanakara, Mr. Kalsha, Mrs. Kalsha Amarasinghe, and I think what's very significant today is that we have Niven with us, who represents the third generation of the Nanakaras, who have been instrumental in building the car and the motor business in Sri Lanka. So I think these are two significant milestones. Then talking about our EV portfolio, our EV business, we are looking at a complete ecosystem. Unlike some of the other competitors, we are looking at a complete ecosystem where we import the vehicle, we are looking at installing charging station across the country using our branch network, which spans nearly 300 branches. So it's not that you just buy a car and charge it at home only. Very soon you will be able to go to any part of the country and charge your vehicle, your EV. And we are at the moment tying up all that. Number 3, the insurance. We have LOLC General Insurance, which provides a comprehensive package of motor insurance. Then the financing. We have LOLC Finance, who will assist you, if required, at your request, to finance these motorcycles. Then we have LOLC Motors, who will maintain and service these vehicles. So it's a complete ecosystem that we are offering you. So please keep that in mind. And I can't end this speech without thanking all of you. Our customers are the cornerstone. They have always been the cornerstone of the success of Browns for the past 150 years. So thank you very much for the confidence you have placed in us and for being here today. And congratulations on your new purchase. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jayawardena, for those inspiring words. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move on to the highlight of today's event, the ceremonial handover of the very first Wuling electric vehicles to their proud new owners. To begin this momentous occasion, may I kindly invite Mr. Kapila Jayawardena, Group Managing Director, LOLC Holdings PLC, and Ms. Sakyut Gunawardena, COO of LOLC Holdings PLC, to join us for the first set of vehicle handover. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm now going to announce the names of our customers. As I announce your name, please step forward. The first Wuling Binguo will now be handed over to Ms. Roshani Fonseca. We are now handing over the keys, the charging unit, and other complimentary items from Brown's Deals to our very first customer, Ms. Roshani Fonseca. Today's ceremony will be handed over to Dr. Indika Krishan Botejo. handed over to Mr. Roy Kumarasinghe. Mr. Jayawardena and Mr. Gunawardena for joining us. To continue the proceedings, may I now invite Mrs. Kalsha Amarasinghe, Executive Director of LOLC Holdings PLC, and Mr. Conrad Dias, Chairman of LOLC Finance PLC, to hand over the next set of vehicles. The next Wuling Binguo will now be handed over to Mr. Sandun Hasiro Karunaratna. Rache. Over to Mr. Sumudu Abedira Jayavikrama. Mrs. Amarasinghe and Mr. Dias. For the final handover segment, may I now invite Mr. Niven Nanayakara, Director of Browns EV, and Mr. Lee Jia Kang, Global RHD Market Senior Manager of PTSGMW. The next Wuling Binguo will now be handed over to Ms. Gayani Amanda Vijay Singha. Vitanage Dulaj Madushan. Mr. Nanayakara and Mr. Lee Jia Khan. Ladies and gentlemen, let us extend our warm congratulations to all the proud new Wuling EV owners today. This truly marks the beginning of a new era of mobility for all Sri Lankans. As we approach the conclusion of this special ceremony, we would like to take a moment to express our gratitude to everyone who has contributed to making today a success. To do so, I invite Mr. Charita Jayasinghe, Chief Marketing Officer, Browns EV, to deliver the word of thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Jayasinghe.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I think today is a very special day to all of us at LOLC Group and Browns EV, because creating history again, we have brought down about 90 Wuling vehicles to Sri Lanka under the exclusivity of Browns EV. First, let me congratulate all the new vehicle owners who purchased Browns EV and under Browns EV, the Wuling Binguo and Cloud vehicles. And I am sure as Brown and Company had legacy about having the legacy of 150 years, its trust, heritage and trust. The same way we could continue after-sales services and all your repair requirements, and even not only that, your maybe second and third purchases also, where you could move forward with Brown's heritage and its continuity. And ladies and gentlemen, in celebrating this significant milestone, I would like to thank Mr. Kapila Jayawardena, Group MD, CEO of LOLC Holdings, gracing this occasion. Thank you very much, Mr. Jayawardena, for participating for gracing today's event amidst your all busy schedules. And Mrs. Kalsha Amarasinghe, Executive Director of LOLC Holdings PLC. Thank you, Ms. Amarasinghe, for your guidance and consistent support towards Browns EV. And Mr. Niven Nanayakara, Director of Browns EV, who is assisting and supporting us from the scratch of setting up this Browns EV business. And Mr. Lee Jia Khan, Global RHD Market Senior Manager of SGMW, who came all the way from China to Sri Lanka to support and to showcase the partnership and the assistance towards Browns EV. And our valued customers. Still, I do remember the very first customer of ours, Mrs. Roshini Fonseca. I think she's here. And she wanted to purchase her very first bingo vehicle to her daughter. I remember the very first day we opened this showroom, that she just came and embraced Browns EV, and she excited about this Wuling bingo vehicle. So then afterwards, she was keeping us on calling and asking when can she have the vehicle for her daughter and all that. Even without the specialties, even without showcasing the vehicle to her daughter, she made the advance payment and she placed the order. So thank you very much, Ms. Roshini, for your confidence that you have kept on us, and all the other 90 vehicle owners also who have made their payments and waiting for the vehicle receive. And at the same time, bringing down a vehicle to the country under exclusivity of Browns EV and continuation with its services, it's not an easy task, because bringing down the vehicle, after-sales services, then again charging networks, then pre-delivery inspection, so it's not an easy task. But there's a huge, as LOLC group, we have different multifaceted, talented teams and departments, so all of them helped us to achieve this milestone. And I would like to thank LOLC and Browns Group senior managers, management and staff for supporting us as one. At the same time, Browns EV logistics team and Group CRM, Browns Hybrid Care for doing pre-delivery inspections and after-sale services, and they took the responsibility in very short period and helping us. And LOLC Motors Limited, Browns IT for their IT infrastructure, and Browns admin division, again, within very short period, they started helping us and they delivered what they have promised. And our group Marcom, Browns engineering department also providing fast chargers and setting up the charging network in Sri Lanka. Again, once again, I would like to thank all of you for believing in Browns EV and Wuling brands, Bingo and Cloud. Thank you very much, and it's a special day, and congratulate to all of you, and please be with us and introduce this vehicle to your friends, your family, and your networks. I'm sure we can give very good service, even after sales service, and many more new products to the nation. Thank you very much, and again, thank you all of you for participating for today's event. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chai Singha. Ladies and gentlemen, as we bring this official ceremony to a close, we invite you to join us for refreshments and to share the celebrations together. Here's to driving forward with innovation, sustainability, and success. Have a wonderful day ahead, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.